Hello students. Today I'll explain functions of money, that is 1.06. Last class I have explained characteristics of money. So money perform different functions. Now mainly money performs 4 functions. So first function of money is it performs as the medium of exchange. So money, the definition of money is the money which performs anything which performs the medium of exchange, and that becomes money. So this is the main function of money. With the help of money we make an exchange. In the barter economy, people exchange with commodities, and there were many difficulties. So money removed all the difficulties of barter system, barter economy, and performs as a medium of exchange. The transaction becomes easier in money economy. Since everyone needs money and money has general acceptability, no one can refuse, and so money performs as a medium of exchange. This is the most important function of money. Then secondly, money acts as the standard of measuring value of goods and services, which was not at all possible in the barter economy. While explaining the difficulties, I already told that same commodity were exchanged for different other commodities. Sometimes with vegetables, sometimes with fruits, sometimes with cows, sometimes with clothes. They exchange maybe 1 kg of paddy. So value of 1 kg of rice or 1 kg of paddy was it was very difficult to find out the value. Value could not be determined because different commodities were exchanged for the same amount of paddy. So it was not possible to determine the actual value of that 1 kg of paddy, whether it is equal to some vegetables or some fruits or one shirt or one cow. So not at all possible. But in money economy, money removes the difficulty, the difficulty faced by the barter economy. In money economy, one can easily measure or determine the value of the commodity, goods and services. If this pen is bought for 5 rupees, that means the value of this pen is 5 rupees. If I tell you that I bought this pen with 50 rupees, will you believe me? You will not believe, isn't it? Because this pen is the value of this pen is 5 rupees. So money determines the actual value of commodity. If a person buy a golden ring and says that I bought this golden ring with 50 rupees, will you believe? No one will believe, because a golden ring cannot be of 50 rupees. The value of the golden ring is much more than 50 rupees. If we paid 5,000, yes, that means the value of this golden ring is 5,000. So under money economy, value of the goods and services can be easily determined, can be easily measured, and it is done by money. Money does it. Money measures the value of the commodities. Okay. Then another function of money is money acts as a standard of deferred payment. Now deferred payment means the payment which is made after a lapse of time. In modern economy, in the money economy, there is the system of borrowing and lending. Even the businessmen, they buy the things from the wholesalers or the retail shopkeepers, I'm talking, they buy from the wholesalers or they buy from the merchants, paying some amount, not the full amount. And agreement is done that after a lapse of time, the remaining amount of money will be paid. So this is called deferred payment. Now, this deferred payment is possible in the money economy. Money makes it possible because the stability of value does not change. The value of money does not change frequently. More or less, the value, the money has the stability in its value. And so, if the person says that I am giving you 5,000 now, so remaining 20,000 I will pay within the 6 months. So that is done in the money economy. This is called deferred payment. So money makes it possible, which was not possible at all in the barter economy. If a person buys thing and saying that after 5 days I will give you mangoes, or after 6 months I will give you mangoes, then mango is a seasonal fruit. And after 6 months means if he buys during the season, if he buys paddy during the season of mango and saying that after 6 months I will give you mangoes. Can you imagine the condition of mangoes after 6 months? So it was not possible at all, isn't it? Because goods, many goods were the perishable goods and the seasonal commodities. So it was not possible to make the deferred payment. But money that has acts as the standard of deferred payment, which is made after lapse of time. Okay. So another function of money is it acts as a store of value. Money is stored. Every person keeps some amount of his income either in the bank or at home, so that it can be used whenever needed or in any emergency. So money is stored. Now money is stored means the value of the commodity, goods and services is stored. If a person stores money thinking that this money is for emergency, if anyone gets sick and all at home, so that money can be used. And then that means this is when the doctor is called, money will be given. The service, this is service. It is not only that money is stored only to buy the goods. No. Money is stored for emergency, to get the goods and services, for maybe for education of the children, maybe for any sickness, maybe to buy the goods, maybe to make house, to make buy car. So both goods and services, money is stored. And since we know that money has the liquidity, immediately it can be transferred to goods and services. Without no time, money can be transferred into goods and services. If a doctor visits and give the treatment for a patient, then money can be given. Whatever was stored, from there money can be given. That means immediately that money was transferred into service of the doctor towards the patient. Clear? So this is another and one of the important functions of money, that money has the storing capacity. It can be stored for future use. Okay? So we'll stop for today, children. And I think our next class, I'll give you all some question answer, because from next week correction will be done. and you 1.07 types and classification and kinds of money that you'll study at home. All no need, few you can check. Suppose commodity money you can see, legal tender money, paper money, then non-legal tender money, token money, check money, then black money. This few you can see for this exam, okay. And then roll of money, drawbacks of money, what is bank. But before that, next class I'll give you all the answers and then I'll explain. If time permits, then only I'll explain drawbacks of money. That is also important, drawbacks. So I'll explain this. But the next class I'll give you all the answers first. Okay, we'll stop for today.